I feel like I don't have to say this, but I'm going to. There are a lot of spoilers throughout this whole video. So if you haven't watched the Fallout series yet, go check it out on Amazon Prime. Barb Howard is actually Betty Pearson. Yeah, no, this does not make any sense, and we're going to break it down a little bit, and we have to dive into each character's background and show the timelines, but we could just expose this all in one clip, but we're going to save that for the very end. Also, I know a lot of you guys in the comments are going to be saying, we already know this, we know that they're not the same person. No, listen, there was a lot of people that thought they were, and it was a big trend going around, and it basically was a big lie, and this has to be debunked today. So get over it and watch the video. First off, Barb. Barb worked for Vault-Tec, we know this. She tried to get her spot in the vault with her family. We know Cooper, we know Jane. We didn't see her at the birthday party right before the bomb did drop. We don't really know what was going on there. We don't know if she was frozen in Vault 31 or another vault. Kind of leaves you on a cliffhanger for Season 2, which I'm really excited for. But for the most part, her character is a giant question mark. We do know that she is a high-ranking executive at Vault-Tec, and she was the mastermind of conspiring to start the nuclear holocaust to basically boost productivity of all the vaults. Now we're going to move over to Betty. She was a Vault-Tec employee as well before the Great War. She comes off as a kind, responsible member of her vault. However, she is very suspicious throughout the show from a viewer aspect. She's definitely hiding a darker side. Even Norm finds it strange how Vault 32 was cleaned up when Betty mentioned nothing about what she found in it and all the gruesome murders. And it is later revealed that Betty was one of the Vault-Tec employees that was frozen in time. Betty claims that she buried Rose McClane when she died. I don't know if this is a wordplay because her and Hank nuked Shady Sands. Norm found that also suspicious as well. And it is unknown with her motive now having everybody resting in Vault 32 as well, especially after the water chip failure. After knowing both their backgrounds, you just have to ask yourself why and how people are making connections by any means, or even thinking they are the same person. I don't even discredit anybody for making these theories or making these connections because it's cool, because a lot of people are excited. You know, Fallout made a TV show. They're coming out with Season 2. It's absolutely amazing. And there's a lot of Fallout fans behind it that want to try to guess the storyline and guess the plot. But I think there's going to be a lot of twists and turns throughout the series, and I don't think it's going to be guessable. So my honest opinion about this whole video and even this whole topic is that I think the people at Fallout of the show itself, they rewatched this series and they realized the connections that people were going to make between these two characters. So they had to add in one clip, one tiny clip that kind of flew over a lot of people's heads and wasn't really detailed. It wasn't no name drops or anything, but it really debunks this whole theory. And we even get to see a young Betty Pearson who meets Cooper Howard.
Any idea when Barb will be back?
I'm sorry, she's in a meeting. Something about vertical integration or...
Above my pay grade.
Mine too. By the way, Mr. Howard, there's a new guy who works with Barb, Henry. He's a really big fan of yours.
Yes, Henry. He has called the house a few times.
Do you mind if I bring him by, just to meet you for a moment?
Of course. Yeah, always happy to meet a fan.
There you have it, folks. The theory's debunked. It is impossible, and they are definitely two separate people. I'm not going to sit here and say that I knew this right off the jump myself. I'm going to be honest with you. It flew over my head. I really didn't make the connection. I don't know. I've been really focused and watching the show and watching a lot of the lore and stuff, but this flew over my head as well. So I don't really shame anybody for not knowing this or not knowing the clip, because it was actually surprising to me and actually made me feel at ease knowing that they are two separate people. I truly, truly believe that this was one of the later clips that they had to film because they knew people were going to make connections. And after they rewatched it, they just had an idea that people were going to make the two backstories come into one. And just having this small, little, tiny clip shows so much, and it debunks so many theories, and I'm thankful for it being in the series. But if you really think about it, guys, what if they didn't add this clip in there, it could have really made some different theories, and it really would have had a lot of people wondering. And it could have been a giant reveal that they weren't the same person. So it's a hard decision to make, and I don't really mind either way they could have went about it, but having this detail and having the knowledge I have now after seeing this, it definitely settles in a little bit better. But there you have it, guys. I didn't want to make this a super long video and waste your time. Like, I've seen a lot of conspiracy theories or debunked videos where they go on and they rant and rant. No, I wanted to just go straight to the point, get to the facts, and I wanted to make this for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry my upload schedule's been all over the place. I've been dealing with a lot of work right now and even had a little sickness, but we're back on the grind, and I'm so thankful for all you guys watching. And it's still the road to 1,000 subs. Thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night wherever you're at. Your boy's out. Peace.